to all you Cancerians. Welcome to this video, and this is about your horoscope for Cancer for April 2013. It's an important month for Cancerians because there's a lunar eclipse and you are ruled by the moon, so that's why I'm going to put a lot of emphasis in the explanation of this eclipse, actually for all the signs, but especially for you. And I have made a separate video of the lunar eclipse. I'll put a link beneath so you can check it out as well if you want, if you like. And lunar eclipses is when this one occurs at the 25th of April. It occurs in Scorpio, so the moon will be around 5 to 6 degrees of Scorpio and the sun will be in Taurus around 5 to 6 degrees of Taurus. So for you, it means the 5th house and the 11th house, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But why is this important for you? Because the moon is involved, and with eclipses, they have a tendency of a building up of a couple of weeks before the eclipse occurs. And especially for you, Cancerians, you will feel that already a couple of weeks ahead. That's why this eclipse is the most important thing to talk about, I think, in my opinion, for these horoscopes. So let's have a look what kind of houses, what kind of life areas are involved here for you. So as I said, it's in your 5th house and in your 11th house. Now these axes of the 5th house and the 11th house, these are happy houses. These are not difficult houses. These are not key areas of your life. Although it's about, the 5th house is about creativity and children. Of course, children are important, I'm not saying that. But it's also about romance, and it's also about the 11th house, about your aspirations, about your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, and all of that. Now, what is happening with this lunar eclipse? What are the other planets doing? Saturn is conjuncting that moon in the 5th house, and it's opposing Mars in the 11th house, together with the Sun and Venus. So a lot of planets there. And oppositions always show challenges. So even though these are light houses, I give an explanation in the other video as well, and I think it's applicable. It could be applicable for some Cancerians who have children, because that's one area. One area of the 5th house with this eclipse. The eclipse is all about, or the flavor of the eclipse is about letting go of tension, or there will be resolving of tension, which is very positive, and it will happen all of a sudden, but it will also have some kind of sadness going with it. So very recognizable energy, I think. And one example I gave in the other video was that, because this 5th house is about children, it could be that you are a mom or a dad, that you have a son or a daughter around 18 and they are going to leave the house because they are going to college or university. So this is all very positive. This is liberating, and this is for the kid, but also for you to know that they stand on their own feet. This is a very positive thing, but at the same time you're sad. Could be like that, could be more, but this is the kind of flavor that is the kind of flavor of the eclipse. It could also be that some friends that you are no longer feel that you are aligned with them, and you have to let go of them, and that is good. That's a kind of a relief actually, but on the other hand, you feel a bit sad about it. Could be the case as well. Could be also the case that you have to let go of some hobby, because the 5th house is also about hobbies. So a hobby that you liked a lot, but you may have lack of time. So you delete the hobby, and that gives a bit of a relief because you have more time to do other things, but it also gives you a bit of sadness. So all these things are a project or something creative that you have been doing for quite a while, that you have to stop, either have to make an end, just in order to make some more time for other things. So, but the most important is to be aware that it is good to be released, and the more you are aware of that, the less pain there is involved and less sadness that is involved in all of this. But the ultimate thing is that it is for the good, it is for the better. So especially when you have a Cancerian rising, these stories could be the case for you. But there is a very positive encouragement of Neptune and of Pluto. Neptune is in a trine with this eclipse, in a trine and in a sextile. And Neptune is in your 9th house. So it means that you understand the bigger picture, and you understand that it has to be released, and that's the best thing on a higher level. That is what Neptune can dissolve this a little bit. So the more you are attached to something and the more you are clinging to something, the more pain you're gonna have. I think most Cancerians do understand them, because most Cancerians, they really have, they hold on to things that they are emotionally involved with, which is just quite understandable. And to let go of something is a bit difficult for most Cancerians, not for all of them, but for most of them. So, but Neptune can help you with that. And also Chiron, the wounded healer, so it can be a healing effect as well. Pluto, who is in your 7th house, in the house of relationship, can also help, because it's sextiling and trining also this eclipse in a positive way. Pluto is saying, hey, you need this for the transformation, you need this to be released, you need this tension to go, this problem is solved all of a sudden. The sadness is there, yes, but it's good for you, it's meant to be, and it's giving you this power and this courage to accept that and to let go of it. So that's the base. That's the most important thing anyway. And I don't want to add too much other stuff. Just a little detail is that Mercury and Uranus will be in Aries for the whole month. So that is in your 10th house as well, and that is good. That means that you're going to think on another level. You are on the background, I wanted to say. You will think about your work as well, or your career, or your role in life that you have. You will think about it, and you will get some lights, some flashlights in it. You will have some understanding considering that as well. So that's it for the monthly horoscope for you Cancerians. As I said, check out the other video that I have put below. I wish you all the best, you Cancerians, and see you next month. Bye bye.